All right, foodies, get on in here and let me learn you something. Now we're back with another sweet treat. Today we're going to be making brown butter caramel Rice Krispie treats. Now you see the ingredients on the screen and we're going to have them in the description box below. Before we get into the video, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment and let us know what you think. Now that we got that all out the way, let's go learn you something. Alright, so first we're going to start by browning the butter. And to do that, we're going to get our stick of butter and we're going to turn it on medium. And the reason why we turn it on medium is that we don't want it to brown too fast. And then once we get it in there, we're going to stir it. And you're going to have to keep stirring. Your arm might get a little tired, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And you're going to stir it for about 5 to 7 minutes until there's like an amber color to it. It's also going to have like a nutty smell to it as well. And as you can see, the amber color starting to come in, and once you're done, it's gonna look like this. And that's when you know it's ready. All right, next you're gonna get ready and add your other ingredients. And on a side note, guys, you can all do it in the same pan or the same pot. That's totally up to you. But for the sake of the video, we did it in a bigger pot. All right, so we added our butter. Next, we're gonna put in 1/3 of condensed milk. And some of these recipes, they call for 1/2 cup, but we're going to use 1/3. But if you want to use a little bit more, that's totally fine, guys. That's all up to you. All right, so after we add our condensed milk, you're going to just stir it around a little bit. And the reason why we're going to add the condensed milk and stir it before we add anything else is because it'll keep the butter from sputtering and popping. So then we're going to add 1 tablespoon or 3 capfuls of vanilla extract. And after that, you're going to stir it a little bit just to incorporate those few ingredients. And then we're going to add our teaspoon of salt to it. And after we add the salt, we're going to stir it again, just a little bit. Alright, so now it's time to add our marshmallows. And we're just going to add 1/2 bag of our marshmallows. Alright, and once we add the marshmallows, you guessed it, we're going to stir. And now keep in mind, we have the stove still on medium heat, guys, because we don't want this stuff to cook too fast. And we're going to stir it until it's all completely melted. And if your stove's on medium, it should be about 2 or 3 minutes. And when you're done, it's going to look like this. Next, we're going to add some of our homemade caramel to it. And if you guys are interested in how to make this homemade caramel, we'll have a link in the description as well to our other video with this caramel recipe in it. And on the sidebar, guys, with that video, we just want to say thank you guys so much. That video, that's our most popular video. And it's all because of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. We really appreciate it. As you can see with the caramel, you don't need much. We just did a spoonful. Then after that, say it with me, y'all. What do? We stir again. And we just want to stir it again just to make sure all the flavors are incorporated. So I say about another minute. All right, next we're going to add our Rice Krispies. Now when you add the Rice Krispies, we're going to start out a little bit slow, put them in there, because you don't want to just dump them in there, of course, because, well, that's going to make it harder to mix them. So we're going to start off slow, just dump it a little bit at a time in there. And once you get about 1/2 of them, you can go ahead and pour the rest in. Now once you get to stirring it, it's going to get sticky. Then we're going to add the rest of our marshmallows to it. And after we add the remaining marshmallows, what we're going to do, y'all, you know it, we're gonna stir. So we're gonna stir them a little bit more until the marshmallows and everything, the Rice Krispies, everything gets incorporated and stick all good and sticky. After we've done all that, now we're gonna add it to our baking pan. And before you add it to your pan, you just wanna put a little butter on it, or either a little cooking spray. Then guys, after you transfer it to your pan, you're gonna wanna use your spatula, and you're gonna wanna start flattening the Rice Krispies in the pan. Some people use their hands. I would recommend you use the spatula because it's gonna get it real even, and that's the thing, you want it to be even. But make sure that you're gentle with it as well. You don't wanna be heavy-handed while you're flattening. Next, we're gonna drizzle some of our homemade caramel onto this, just to give it our own little twist to it. And like I said earlier, guys, if you guys haven't checked that video out with the caramel in it, the caramel turtles that we have, I definitely recommend checking that out. So yeah, we're just gonna drizzle a little caramel on it, and then after that, we're just gonna do a pinch of salt. And we're using sea salt, but if you guys wanna use regular salt, that's totally fine. And we're using that just to give it kind of like a salted caramel taste. And once you've done that, you wanna pop it in the fridge for about an hour. But I know some people let it sit at room temperature, which that's fine as well. All right, so after an hour, check it out. Now you see how everything looks firm and all together? Like look at the caramel, everything's firm on that. That's what you want to see right there. So there it is, guys. Brown butter caramel Rice Krispie treats. Now look at how the caramel and the marshmallows, look how all that came together. It looks so good. And it was fun to make this, guys. And it's a simple recipe. It's a real simple recipe. Now we told you we were gonna learn you something. Now that'll do it for this one, guys. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, drop a comment. We like to hear from you. Talk to us in the comments. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it and hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Good day.